Hello everybody, this is GeGe from GeGe Movement. Welcome back to my channel, and today we have an evening yoga flow, evening stretch to get you wound down and ready for bed, ready to slowly shake the day off into a deep slumber. So we're going to start with some mindful breathing in a standing position. Bring one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart space. Roll the shoulders back, close down the eyes, and really start to feel that weight distribution between the 3 points of the feet. And notice whether you're leaning forward or leaning back, and find something that feels naturally in the middle of those two. As you breathe in, you're going to fill the belly and chest with air, and as you breathe out, you deflate like a balloon. Breathing in and breathing all the way out. Whether it's in through the nose or out through the mouth, whatever feels natural and comfortable to you. Feeling the day start to melt away. And letting that go, roll the shoulders all the way back and down. And again, give me one more of those. Beautiful. And then we're going to take some head movement. So you're tilting right ear over to the right shoulder, bringing the head down towards the chest, and then left ear to left shoulder. So just creating some semicircles with the nose. Trying your best to keep the shoulders down as you move between the two shoulder spaces, and moving very slowly and mindfully. Beautiful job. From here, we're going to take some roll downs. So standing in a neutral position, inhale. And as you exhale, nod the head forward and start to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Nice soft bend in the knees. Inhale at the bottom and exhale to roll all the way back up, stacking the spine as you go until you're back at the start position. Inhale. Exhale, nod the head forward and gently roll your way down. Inhale at the bottom and exhale to come all the way back up, rounding the spine to come all the way up straight. You got two more of those. Inhale and exhale. Take your time. And then as you come back up, constantly retucking the pelvis, retuck all the way up to standing. You've got one more full roll down and roll back up. Inhale at the bottom, nice and soft through all four limbs, and coming back up to the top. This time, when you roll down, we're coming all the way to all fours. So here we go, rolling down, and then walking it out to your all fours position, hands underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hip points. And from here, we're going to take a couple of rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, arch the back, lift the head. Exhale, round the back, really push the ground away. Taking this in your own time. You don't have to go at the same pace as I am. Bringing the shoulder blades together as you lift the head, and then sliding them apart as you round through the spine. And from here, we're going to take some ripples. So come back to an extended child's pose. The knees are apart. Sit the hips back onto the heels and stretch forward, taking a couple of breaths in your extended child's pose. Again, just feeling the day melt away down into your mat. Deep breaths, deep expansive breaths into the rib cage. And from here, come forward into a back bend of your choice. And then rounding it back to your child's pose. So we're going to wave it through in this way. Inhale, round the spine as you come forward into your back bend. Shoulders away from the ears, and then taking it back to your child's pose. And you can take the wave any way that you want to, if you want to round it forward or arch it forward, or vice versa. Taking your time. Again, you don't have to go at the same pace that I am. Beautiful job. From here, we're going to thread the needle. So I want you to bring your right hand underneath your right shoulder and then lift the left arm all the way up to the sky so you're opening up through the chest. And then take that left arm underneath the right one. The right arm can stretch forwards, like so. Or you can take it behind the back to hold your left hip crease so that you have more of an opening in the chest. Keeping that breath smooth and slow and constant. Unraveling from this position, we're simply going to take it straight to the other side. So that's going to be your left hand directly underneath your shoulder. Inhale, reach the right arm all the way up to the sky, find that wingspan, and then thread the needle the other way. Again, you have the same options here. Stretch out the top arm, or you can take it behind the back to your right hip crease. Just a couple of deep breaths here, enjoying all the sensations that stretch through the shoulder, the opening through the chest, the rotation through the spine. And again, unraveling nice and slowly from this. Now take a moment to reset in all fours. Maybe you might want to take a little cat-cow like I am. And the next pose we're going into is your Anahatasana, heart to earth, or puppy pose. So I want you to wiggle the knees back a little, walk the hands forward, and your chest is going to come down towards the ground, bum nice and high in the air. This is a beautiful stretch for the shoulders and the chest. Depending on what feels comfortable for you, you can either have the forehead down to the ground, forehead on a block, or you can rest the chin on the ground, which is what feels nice for me. Nice and long through the spine, long puppy belly. Just breathing here. If you're clenching the jaw, try to consciously relax the muscles of the face. And from here, we're going to roll forward onto the belly, coming into Sphinx. So alignment is shoulder and elbow are directly in line with each other. The arms are parallel, and then I want you to think about actively pulling the mat towards you as you lift the chest. Breathing, lifting nice and proud, and then you have the option here to just take some head movement, some neck movement. I've done a couple of neck rolls here, looking over the shoulder a couple of times. Beautiful job. Now from here we're going to come into a scorpion stretch. So I want you to press the left palm into the ground with the elbow bent, and the right arm is going to stretch straight out from the shoulder. You're going to bend the left knee and then turn over towards your right. That foot might not come down to the ground, that's fine. It can lay on top of the bottom leg if that feels more comfortable. And we're really going for a stretch into the right shoulder and a big old spine rotation. If you feel any creaks and adjustments in the spine, I assure you that this is normal. Just breathing here. And very slowly transition back to your start position, and we're going to reverse that. So it's the left arm outstretched, the right arm pressing into the ground with the elbow bent, the right leg that comes up and over. Beautiful job. Again, very slowly coming out of this and then rolling over onto your back. From here, stretch your left leg out long and bring the right knee in towards the chest. Now start to draw some small circles with that knee, massaging the hip flexor. And then taking it the other way if you haven't already. And then from here, we're going to come into a supine twist. So stretch the right arm out long. The left hand is going to guide that right knee over towards the left. Look over your right outstretched arm. Close the eyes. If it's a fight between which comes to the ground, the knee or the shoulder, let the shoulder win and rest the knee onto a prop, a block, a Pilates ball, whatever you have handy. Feeling the ribcage expand and fall. Good job. Bringing that knee all the way back to center, and to finish off this side, we're coming into a stirrup position or a half happy baby. So you're going to hold on to the outside edge of that right foot and bring the knee down towards the armpit. If it's a struggle to have that left leg outstretched, you're very welcome to bend the knee and plant the foot into the ground so that it feels like less of a stretch into that hip flexor. Beautiful job. Gently let that leg go, and we're going to do all the same things on the other side. So bringing your left knee into the chest this time, interlacing the hands over the top of the knee and taking 5 circles one way, massaging your left hip flexor, and then 5 circles in the other direction. And the same applies on this side. If having the right leg outstretched isn't working for your body, you can have that knee bent and the foot planted into the ground. From here, taking your supine twist, taking it the other way. This time it's your left arm that's outstretched. Head looks over that left arm as the left knee drops over towards the right. Pressing both shoulders down so that they have equal distribution of weight into the ground. And start to feel as if you are melting. Dropping the day away, letting all worries, insecurities, anxiety seep out from the body into your mat and evaporating. Bring that knee back to center and finding that half happy baby or stirrup position on this side, pressing the shoulders into the ground, bringing the left knee down towards the chest, flex the foot. Finding that beautiful hip stretch here. Should feel delicious. Good job, letting that go. Bringing the knees in towards the chest and just give it a gentle rock from side to side. Giving yourself some love. Hopefully starting to feel more relaxed, softer and more gentle than when you started. As we move into our last pose of the practice, arguably the most important of an evening practice, Savasana. Fingers soft, toes soft. And we're going to take a full body scan here. Moving from the top of the head down to the tips of the toes. So starting at the crown of the head, scan your way down your forehead, relax the forehead, to the eyes, relax the eyes, to the cheeks and the jaw, unclench the jaw, down to the neck, to the tops of the shoulders, down the arms to the elbow creases, down the forearms to the hands and the fingertips. Relax the fingertips, moving the attention back up the arms, back to the shoulders and to the chest and upper back. Breathing air into the chest and letting it go. Moving down to your belly and your lower back, breathing air into the belly and letting it go. Bringing your attention down to the hip flexors, the glutes. Relax the glutes, let them be soft. Bringing the attention down to your quads and your hamstrings, down to your knees. Relax the knees, down to your shins and your calves. Relax the calves, down to your ankles, the arches of your feet, the tops of your feet, to the toes. Relaxing the toes, fully switching off the body. Take a deep breath in, scan all the way back up to the crown, and as you breathe out, send breath all the way down to your toes. And now taking some time just to be quiet. Now if you're ready to move into your bed, start to wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Maybe gently rock the head from side to side. And this is where I'm going to leave you. Thank you for practicing with me. I appreciate you so much. Namaste.
Thank you.